Hello and welcome. This is your money coach, MoneyFit MD. For those that are watching for the first time, thank you for tuning in. I hope you find this information useful. Look around, check out all the other videos that I have, and if there's any questions, let me know. I'm here to help women physicians develop their financial confidence. So today I am talking about a HSA, which is a health savings account. So if you don't know what that is, I want you to watch this. And if you know what this is, I want you to still watch, because you may be one of the 95% of people that are not taking maximum advantage of the HSA. So disclaimer, I don't have a HSA, but I'm totally jealous of those that do. And the reason why is because there's pretty much nothing else like this in the market. So HSA is this amazing gift that I believe has been given by the government to help you decrease health-related cost. So what it is you have this money that is taken from your income pre-tax. You can take it, so pre-tax money, like a 401k, you take it, you have a HSA account, which can be a savings account initially, but should be invested, definitely. And that money can grow for however long you want it to grow, tax-free. And then when you take it out, as long as you're using it towards a need that's healthcare related, no taxes on it. Yep, it's like a 401k, IRA, Roth IRA. It's pretty awesome, right? And that's why I wish I had it. But earlier in the video, I mentioned that there are 95% of people that are not taking maximum advantage of it. Number one is some people don't max it out. And I get it. You know, there are lots of different things you put your money into. But if you're trying to figure out other tax advantaged ways of saving money, this is definitely one you should look into. So number one, it's like a 401k in that regard. Number two is that when people do open it, a lot of people don't know that they have the option of investing the money and letting it grow. Because if you don't choose to have it invested, it just sits down like a savings account. And if you have it for like 20, 40, 50, 60 years, whatever, that money really could go places for you. And then whenever you take it out, you don't get taxed on it. Okay. Of course, there's a caveat to it. Number one, you have to have a high deductible health insurance plan. And what this is defined as is that your deductible has to be at least $1,400 per year if you're single, or $2,800 per year if you have a family. And you should check, depending on what year you're watching, these things obviously can change. So check to see what qualifies as a high deductible health plan. If you're new to the health insurance market, what happens is there's like this yin yang between this balance between your premium and your deductible. So if you're someone that's young, otherwise healthy, you have no health care, no complex health issues, you see your doctor once, twice a year for preventative, you should consider it and look into whether this would be a good fit for you, because it really can help you save a lot of money. And per year, the amount that you can put into it is you put in about, for 2020, it's $3,550 if you're single, and twice that if you're a family. So that's over $7,000 per year that you can literally have growing for you, and you can add on to it every single year or not, because it rolls over. You can roll over. So this year, 2020, you can put that amount. Next year, you can put whatever the new limit is going to be. I don't think that's been announced yet, or I haven't seen it yet. But anyways, check to see depending on the year you are, because this money can definitely make a huge difference. And when it comes to what is qualified as a health related need or expense, it's actually really broad. And with COVID, that is now expanded, where you can cover things like feminine hygiene products, birth control, acupuncture, chiropractor, over-the-counter vitamins. You can cover transportation to health-related care needs. You can cover the cost of rehab if you need rehabilitation. So there's just a ton of things. And I'm going to include some links under here that you can go visit to see what is included, so you can really take advantage of it. So the thing is this: when you have a healthcare need and you want to use your HSA, some people may choose to, you get your receipt and you can reimburse yourself right away. You do have to keep your receipt. So take the receipt, take a picture of it. If you hate paper, like, accumulating paper or junk like I do, take a picture of it, save it in a folder on your Google Drive or Dropbox as under a folder, health needs or health expenses 2020 or whatever, or just health expenses in general. So just so that if you're audited, you have a proof that it truly was a health care or health related need. The other thing that you can do for my super savvy investors, my money fit people, is that you can actually, if you use the money this year, so for example, you have a series of acupuncture or a chiropractor or whatever massages that cost you about, I don't know, I'm just going to throw a number, $1,000, right? You can actually save that receipt, not take the money out now, and let your money grow in that HSA account that you've invested. And then a couple years from now, 4 or 5 years from now, you can now pay yourself. So in essence, what that means is that you paid $1,000 today. 5 years from now, that $1,000 is no longer going to be $1,000, right? And it's already going to be money that's grown, and you can now, it just helps you stretch your dollars a little bit more. That requires some planning and a level of organization, because you do have to save that receipt and all that good stuff. But I think it's so worth it, especially if you really want to take advantage of everything that the HSA has to offer. So again, just to summarize, you have to, one, make sure you have a high deductible health plan in order to qualify for it. And that is $1,400 or $2,800 per year, depending on whether you're single or you have a family. And then there's a limit every year for 2020. It's $3,550 if you're single, and times twice of that if you're a family, that you can contribute every year towards your HSA. And again, it's pre-tax money, gross tax-free, can be taken out tax-free as well. If you use it for a non-health related need before the age of 65, there is a penalty for that. You get charged 20%. But if you use it after the age of 65, even for a non-health related need, you don't get that penalty, but you do pay income taxes. So it's pretty nifty. So make sure you check it out if you have it, and ensure that you're maximizing the benefit, because those of us that don't have it, completely jealous. All right, you guys have a fabulous week. Bye-bye.